Hello friends, I welcome you all in second lecture of our Partnership Act series. Please get a Bare Act and a notebook. You may pause the video here for a while. Section 4 is a very important section. It defines what is partnership. Let me tell you why section 4 is important. Name of subject is Indian Partnership Act. So first important thing is you must know what partnership is. Questions in exam can be what are essentials, or they may give hypothetical situation or application based questions like what is the essentials or what constitutes partnership or what not. Section 4 defines four things: partnership, partner, firm and firm name. Partnership is relation between persons who have agreed to share the profit of a business carried on by all or any of them acting for all. Persons who have entered into partnership with one another are individually called partners and collectively firm, and the name under which their business is carried on is called firm name. So the important essentials of partnership is it is result of agreement. Persons agreed to share the profits of business, and persons who have agreed to carry on the business by themselves or by any of them acting for all. So the four essentials of partnership: essential 1, partnership is result of agreement. Essential 2, partnership is organized to carry on business. Essential 3, persons agreed to share the profit of business. And the fourth essential is mutual agency, that is business is to be carried on by all or any of them acting for all. इससे हमें क्या पता लगा कि सेक्शन 4 जो है 4 बातों की चर्चा करता है, जो कि पार्टनरशिप, पार्टनर, फर्म और फर्म नेम है। पार्टनरशिप के 4 एसेंशियल्स हैं जो कि स्क्रीन पे दिख रहे हैं: एग्रीमेंट, बिजनेस, प्रॉफिट और म्यूचुअल एजेंसी। इसको तो ये ट्रिक भी कह सकते हैं कि सेक्शन 4 एसेंशियल्स और 4 डिफिनीशंस की बात करता है। तो एसेंशियल 1 देखते हैं। एसेंशियल 1 टॉक्स अबाउट एग्रीमेंट। Agreement is defined in section 2 clause E of Indian Contract Act. हम यहाँ पे कॉन्ट्रैक्ट एक्ट की बात क्यों कर रहे हैं? सेक्शन 2E of Partnership Act expressly mentions that expressions used but not defined in this act and defined in the Indian Contract Act shall have the meaning assigned to them in that act. So from here we refer section 2 clause E of Indian Contract Act, which says agreement is every promise or set of promise forming the consideration for each other. सेक्शन 5 अगर हम देखें तो ये बताता है पार्टनरशिप इज नॉट क्रिएटेड बाय स्टेटस। Let's see The relation of partnership arises from contract and not from status. And in particular, the members of Hindu undivided family carrying on business or a Burmese Buddhist husband and wife carrying on business are not partners. Simply, partnership is created by contract and not by status. From this, we come to our second essential, which talks about business. Read with section 2B of Indian Partnership Act. It defines business includes every trade, occupation and profession. ट्रेड क्या है? कोई भी बाइंग सेलिंग का काम. ऑक्यूपेशन जैसे कोई जॉब. प्रोफेशन टीचिंग हो सकता है, एडवोकेसी है. सो पार्टनरशिप can exist in business and business alone. The term business must be taken in practical sense, that which man of business would use that term. It is referred to those activities which if successful will result in profit. Essential third, sharing of profit. Sharing of profit is only a prima facie evidence. The division of profits is an essential condition of existence of partnership. Which brings us to important case law, Cox versus Hickman. House of Lords considered the test of determination of existence of partnership and held that no man is a partner unless he has right to share profits of business. But every man who received profit is not necessarily a partner in business. So, sharing is not a conclusive test of partnership. Section 6 will help in determining partnership. So, we will read with section 6 mode of determining existence of partnership. Section 6 talks about mode of determining existence of partnership. In determining whether a group of person is or is not a firm, or whether a person is or is not a partner in a firm, regard shall be had to real relation between the parties, as shown by all relevant facts taken together. It has explanations too. So let's go through explanation 1. Joint owners of property who share the profits or gross return arising out of property do not become partner, because joint ownership is not a business. इसको हम एक एग्जाम्पल के थ्रू समझ सकते हैं. लेट्स से ए और बी जो हैं पार्टनर्स हैं एक पार्टनरशिप फर्म में. क्या ऐसे कह सकते हैं अभी कि ए और बी हैं, उन्होंने क्या किया, जॉइंटली एक टी शॉप को परचेज किया. उन्होंने कुछ एक्सपेंसेस लगाए, जैसे यूटेंसिल्स खरीदने में, फर्नीचर्स वगैरह में, और उसके बाद उन्होंने जो एक्सपेंसेस थे उसके हाफ एक्सपेंसेस दोनों ने शेयर करे. देन दे लीज द शॉप on rent, which was shared equally by them. Nothing more is done by parties than utilizing common properties and obtain a return from such use by leasing property for rent. Their investment made them only co-owners and not partners. क्योंकि ए और बी ने यहां कभी भी बिजनेस किया ही नहीं। हमारे एसेंशियल्स में से बिजनेस मिसिंग हो गया, तो हम उसके थ्रू ये कह सकते हैं ये टेस्ट पे खरा ही नहीं उतरता है। सो देयर इज नो पार्टनरशिप। एक्सप्लेनेशन 2, a person who has lent money to a firm and has agreed to take in addition, in place of interest, a portion of profit of business, he does not by that reason become a partner in business, because there is no creation of mutual agency, which is real test of partnership. Point number B, a servant or agent as remuneration. Point number C, let's say on death of a partner, the surviving partner sometime agree to give share in profits to widow or child of deceased partner. Such widow or child does not of itself become a partner in firm. Point number D, a person who sells his business along with goodwill is sometimes given a share in profits of business he has sold. But such a person does not of itself become a partner in business. So by this we come to our fourth essential, that is mutual agency, read with section 2A. An act of a firm means any act or omission by all the partners or by any partner or agent of the firm which gives rise to a right enforceable by or against the firm. It concludes that business may be carried on by all or any of them acting for all. Thus, if person carrying on business acts not only for himself but for others, so they stand in position of principal and agents. They are partners. एग्जाम्पल के थ्रू देखते हैं इसको। ABCD पार्टनर्स हैं पार्टनरशिप फर्म में, और यहाँ पे उन्होंने कहा ए को कि कोई एक डील करके आने को, लेट्स से दिल्ली में बोला कि ये जाके इस जगह पे आप एक डील साइन करना है आपको। अब उससे 10 लाख की प्रॉफिट होती है, तो वो 10 लाख की प्रॉफिट ABCD बराबरी से शेयर करेंगे। अब यार तो लॉस होता है 10 लाख का, तो अगर 10 लाख का लॉस होगा तो वो बराबर से ही शेयर करेंगे वो 10 लाख का लॉस। So before we conclude, let's clear few concepts. पहला, salaried partner. A person who is shown to the world as being a partner with his name appearing as a partner, at the same time he receives a salary or a remuneration rather than share of profit. Though he may in addition to salary receive some bonus or other sum of money dependent on profit, deciding factor in this case will be real relationship and not on mere label attached to that relationship. Thus, position which is granted to a person in question in a business setup is most important factor in determining whether that person is a partner or not. हमने देखा था अभी सेक्शन 6 के एक्सप्लेनेशन 2 में कि सैलरीड पार्टनर भी हो सकता है कोई, या फिर कोई सर्वेंट हो सकता है, उसको सैलरी की जगह पे शेयर भी मिल सकता है। तो इससे हम ये समझ सकते हैं कि रियल रिलेशनशिप यहाँ पे बहुत ही इंपॉर्टेंट होता है, ना कि शेयरिंग ऑफ प्रॉफिट। सो वी जनरली से दैट real relationship will be the test of partnership. Second concept is whether partnership is a legal person or not. अगर हम इसको सेक्शन 231 ऑफ आईटी एक्ट के साथ देखें तो हम देखते हैं कि वहाँ पे रिकॉग्नाइज किया गया है कि पार्टनर जो है लीगल एंटिटी होगा फॉर सर्टेन बेनिफिट्स, लाइक दे फर्म कैन पे सैलरी टू पार्टनर विच कैन बी डिडक्टेड फ्रॉम टैक्सेबल इनकम ऑफ फर्म। लेकिन जनरली अगर हम देखें तो पार्टनरशिप इज कलेक्टिव नेम ऑफ पार्टनर्स, इट इज नॉट अ लीगल पर्सन और पर्सन हैविंग नथिंग बट पार्टनर्स इन ब्रैकेट. It also indicated that fact when person dies, whole firm dissolves. For three purposes, partnership is treated different from partners. What are they? 1. Mercantile proceedings, transaction as a matter of convenience. 2. For purpose of taxation law, partnership is treated different from partners. And the 3rd, for purpose of CPC Order 30, it treats partners as a separate entity. So from these we can say we define partnership, partner, firm and firm name along with 4 essentials, which are agreement to share profit in a business carried on by all or any of them acting for all, that is mutual agency. And along with it we covered from section 1 to 6 till this in this lecture, second of our series. Hope you enjoyed. If you have any query, then feel free to ask in comment box. Please like, share and subscribe and press the bell icon for the notification. Thank you. We will discuss further in third lecture.